morning, everybody. I just wanted to offer a quick check-in. We are going to have classroom time today at 11. So make sure at 11 o'clock you go onto your Google Calendar and click Join Classroom Meets. And we'll be able to discuss what we have coming up for due work and what has already been turned in and graded and so forth. At this time, the 5 W's, last week I had asked you to answer the who and the what. So who are the researchers that you're gathering all of your data from, and what have they learned or shared or discovered about your polar regions topic? This week, by Thursday, I'm hoping that you can tell me more about the where, like where specifically have those researchers done their research, like what islands, what parts of the polar region. Is it the North Pole, the South Pole, the Arctic, the Antarctic? Really telling me more about where they've been and when they have been doing their research. You should be gearing your focus of study more towards research being done since 2010 would be preferable. That way we've got about the last 10 years worth of work to look at. If you find someone who's been doing research, but the only resources are from the 80s, that's a little far gone. So we want to be moving forward and keeping up with more current study. So this week, I'm hoping to have a check-in with you. So tell me how your online experience is going. When we come together at 11, I'm hopeful that you can ask me any clarifying questions. I have started calling some kids' families who I have not received work from yet. So just know that it's real easy to stay on top of your game. I'm going to zoom in on my screen so you can't see student names. But when we look at grades, I'm looking for, like, your first idea due last week was, do you have some idea about how you might want to share your learning as it relates to your polar region? That is just an unnecessary question at this point, because I've got a new plan coming up ahead for us. Last week, I had asked for your 5 W's, your who, your what, your where, your when, and giving me information related to the scientists and that research. We also have a Shipwrecked. It's a document-based series of questions about Ernest Shackleton. It is open and available for you to retake until you do achieve a 3. And you achieve a 3 if you get 4 or 5 questions answered correctly. If you have a 3 out of 5 questions, you're getting a 2. And if you have 2, 1, or 0 correct answers, you've received a 1. And I would like you to continue to read and really take your time. That way you can demonstrate that you can read the material and then it makes sense to you. Today, I offered a survey question. I'm just looking to see how your experience has been. If you're feeling overwhelmed or if you're feeling okay. We care, and your teachers, Mr. Campbell, Mr. Pooler, Mr. Lord, and I are all going to be meeting together this afternoon via Google Hangouts, which will be a lot of fun, I suppose. But we're just trying to make sure that we're not overwhelming you based on assignments that we have coming due and due dates and so forth. So this week, your goal is to focus in on the what. No, not the what, the where they have done their research and when their research is from. And then next week on the 30th, I'll be releasing the format for your summative. So make sure you're keeping up on your assignments. If you miss more than 1 or 2, I am going to be calling home. Not because I want to bother you, but because I want to make sure that you're feeling supported and connected. So meet me at 11. We'll do some talking. We'll have a chat. And if you need anything in the meantime, just send me an email, call me, text me, whatever you need. I'm here. So I'll see you soon. Have good days, and I'll see you at 11.